Good morning, everybody. My name is Rodney Gilbert. I'm here with the DesignMakePlay show, and today I'll be showing you guys the basics of catching and catching from behind the plate. I'll be showing you guys a few drills that'll make this whole process a lot easier and clear up any questions that you guys do have. So, let's get started. Today, I'll be running you guys through some drills that go over the fundamentals of catching. So to start, we're gonna have our gloves off and we're gonna be catching with a partner. So we're gonna be catching above our waist. So what we wanna do when the ball is above our waist is we wanna have our thumb up, fingers up, and you wanna catch the ball out in front of you. So it'll look something like this. And you see how smoothly I caught it because my thumb's up, I got under the ball and I caught it out in front. So just one more time, and just like that. And after you catch the ball, you wanna extend through it. You don't wanna catch it and bring it into you. You wanna go through the ball every time. So, second drill will be below your waist. So when the ball is below your waist, you want to rotate your hand down, you want your thumb to be facing down, and you want your fingers to be facing down as well. So it'll look like this. And you see how I'm still catching it and extending through the ball. You don't want to get caught up inside your body, that's how you drop the ball. So it'll look like this. Just like that. Okay, and from here, we're gonna go and we're gonna grab our gloves if you have them. We're gonna move on to the same drill, but with our gloves on. So that'll be the progression. So it'll be above my waist again. See, thumbs up still, even though the glove's on, thumbs up, fingertips up. And one more time. And you see how I'm extending through the ball with the glove on. Some people go in because they say they have the glove and extra leeway, but you always wanna go through the ball. So now we're gonna move to below our waist. Same thing, you're gonna reach out, you're gonna catch it with your glove, fingertips down. So it'll be a bit lower, and perfect, you know, so you go through the ball. See how it bounced there and I went through it and you can save it? That's why you wanna always go through the baseball. Okay, so now that we've covered the basics of catching, we're gonna put together our footwork and our hands in this drill. So, we're gonna start in the ready position. I'm gonna do this one with a partner, but after I can show you how you can do it by yourself. So you start in the ready position. You're gonna have your head up, your hands up, and you're gonna start to shuffle. Your partner's gonna throw you the ball, you're gonna catch it, you're gonna shuffle back the other way and throw it back to them. So it's just like that. Now I'll show you guys in live speed what it will look like. So, it's this. And you see I'm still getting the ball out in front of myself, still working through it, still working through the ball. So that's how you get your footwork and your hand-eye working together. It goes like this. And make sure you always work on the fundamentals the whole time with any drill that you're doing. Don't forget the fundamentals. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be the same drill, but a variation so you can do it by yourself if you don't have a throwing partner. So all you need is a ball and a wall. You're gonna walk up to it. You're gonna get yourself into your ready position. You're gonna bounce it off and start to shuffle. You're gonna bounce it back and shuffle. So you see how I'm still working through the ball even though I'm doing it by myself. So go get it, come back, work through the ball. And the better you get at the drill, the faster you can move, the harder you can throw the ball to yourself. And of course, that would just mean, you know, the harder the drill gets. So no excuses not to get this drill done. You can do it by yourself. Okay, so if you play a position like first base and you're expected to catch the ball a lot more frequently than anyone else in the field, you have a bit different footwork. You're not moving as much, you're more stagnant, and you have to worry about the bag. So what you're gonna wanna do is have your feet facing where the ball is coming from, and you're gonna wanna have your heels on each corner of the bag. So from here, if a ball is thrown to your left, you could scoot your feet across the bag and step and stride to go get the ball to the left. Same thing when it's to the right, you can scoot and reach to the right. So when you are receiving the ball at first base, you have to follow the fundamentals. So you still have to keep the ball within your body. You're gonna wanna reach out and you wanna go get it. You don't wanna let it come into your body because that's when you lose sight of it and you'll end up dropping the ball. So a few drills that we can do for this would be, if you have a partner, you're just gonna set up like you're at first base, no glove on your hand. You're just gonna get ready, he's gonna throw it to you, and you're gonna go catch it, just like you're at first base. You're gonna step through it, you're gonna use your arms and go get it out in front. You want your left foot to land on the ground when you're catching the ball at the same time. You don't want to get out too early because you have no balance, and you don't want to be late because you'll be on one foot. So it has to be with good timing. So it looks like this. See how everything go at one time? all the same time, all fluid, and I'm working through the ball. So we keep doing that. And we keep working through the ball just like that. One more time. Still working through the ball, still using our body, still have our eyes behind our gloves. And that's the fundamentals of it. So that's a good drill for anyone who's playing first base, or even if you're playing third base, anywhere that you think you'll have to get some throws and catch, on a bag. So that's a good drill for these ones. So for the second variation of this drill, we're gonna grab our glove if we have one. I'm gonna do the same thing, we're just gonna be throwing it a bit harder, a bit more wild, and we're gonna use our glove, use our fundamentals to keep the ball in front of us and keep our eyes on the ball. So it'll look like this. Just like that. And you see how I'm still having my left foot land at the same time I catch with my left hand? That's for the balance, right? You don't want to get overexerted. You don't want to get too into yourself because you won't have the balance you need to catch the ball. So it looks like this. And just like that. And make sure you keep going through the ball. That's a key to this drill. Keep going through the ball with your hand. Keep going through it. Another good drill for any position player who also catches behind the plate would be this one here. So you're gonna set up behind the plate just like you would if you were a catcher. You're gonna get your hands off your knees, hands out in front, no glove on, and you're just gonna catch the ball with your thumb up. So having your thumb up in this drill is really important because if it's a low strike and you get your thumb under it, you'll raise the ball just enough to maybe get a strike call for your pitcher. So that's why we always go thumb up from the catching position, so it'll look like this. Thumb up every time. You want to get under it and go through it. So just like that. See, on the harder ones, you want to do it even more because there's more leeway because they can't see the ball as much. So you want to make sure you get under the ball with your thumb. That's the key to this drill. Thank you guys for watching today's episode on catching. So we went over the basics of catching without a glove, with a glove, from first base and from behind the plate. So hopefully all these skills that we learned today compare with the skills that we learned from last episode in throwing, and we can use them in the next episode for infield. I hope to catch you guys then. Thank you for tuning in.